In a world where technology increasingly blurs the line between logic and the unthinkable, the algorithm's prophecy introduces a chilling new frontier: an AI capable of predicting the exact day you'll die. Fueled by vast streams of data, from health records to online behavior, it delivers death dates with eerie precision. No explanations, just a notification. Final day, October 19th, 2076. Would you believe it? Ignore it? Try to outrun it? This story isn't just about tech. It's about fate, free will, and whether knowing your death date is a gift or a curse. As we step deeper into this scenario, we confront a haunting question. Would you live differently if a line of code told you when it all ends? The origins of the AI known as the algorithm's prophecy began with a group of ambitious data scientists who believed they could turn life itself into a predictable pattern. Their goal: design an artificial intelligence capable of analyzing human behavior, health records, and social media activity to predict the exact day someone would die. Fed with vast oceans of data, the system learned fast, too fast. When it launched, the public reaction was instant and intense. Some were captivated by the idea of knowing their final day. Others were disturbed by the thought that a machine might decide their fate. Once a daring leap forward, the algorithm quickly became a global obsession. Was it predicting fate or quietly deciding it? Some refused to accept their predicted fate. Lisa, told she had only weeks to live, threw everything at survival: detoxes, retreats, experimental therapies. She believed she could rewrite the algorithm's script. But just days before her forecasted death, she collapsed. The cause? Unclear, but the timing matched exactly. Tom chose another path. He quit his job, changed his habits, and moved to a quiet town, convinced he had outrun whatever pattern the AI had seen. On the day of his prediction, he felt relief, even a hint of triumph. To celebrate, he took a short walk near a wooded trail. That's where the accident happened. No one could explain the precision. But as more stories emerged, one thing became clear. Those who tried to escape weren't just fighting fate. They were feeding it. Defying the algorithm's prophecy wasn't just dangerous. It was psychologically devastating. Rachel, told she had less than a year to live, tried to push the thought away. But the date haunted her. Every calendar reminder, every ticking clock became a countdown. Her anxiety grew unbearable. She withdrew from friends, family, even her own joy. In the end, the stress consumed her faster than the prediction ever could. David took a different approach. He mocked the AI's forecast, calling it a digital myth. To prove it wrong, he lived recklessly, speeding, partying, tempting fate. But one night, fate answered back. A sudden altercation, a fatal blow. On the exact date, these weren't just isolated tragedies. They became parables of dread. The more people resisted the algorithm, the more precise its grip seemed. Not because it punished disobedience, but because it never missed. The release of the algorithm's prophecy split the world in two. Advocates called it a medical miracle, predictive tech that could save lives by prompting early intervention. But the public saw something darker. A machine assigning death dates like calendar events. To some, it was a modern oracle. To others, a digital grim reaper. Could knowing your fate help you live better? Or would it crush you under its certainty? The debate wasn't just philosophical, it was personal. Every prediction forced people to stare into the void. As society grappled with the moral boundaries this AI had shattered, one question rose above the rest. As society stood on the edge of what it could never unsee, one question haunted every shadow. If death can be predicted, Are we summoning it, or simply watching it arrive? The algorithm's prophecy is more than just a story. It's a warning. In our race to perfect AI, we may be building systems that understand us better than we understand ourselves. Predicting death may sound like science fiction, but the ethical weight it carries is all too real. This tale forces us to ask, do we really want to know the end? And if so, at what cost? If this video made you think twice about where we're headed, subscribe for more unsettling explorations into the future of technology. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your voice matters in a world where the lines between code and conscience are starting to blur. Thanks for watching. Stay curious and stay cautious.